Oh, wow. You have free time to sit around reading?
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at all the facts here on his chart so I can start to make a few decisions.
I didn't realize that Chris had the luxury of time, Dr. Dixon.
I'm sorry. I thought that your expertise was neurosurgery.
It is. I also know when a patient needs his doctor to get it into gear.
You know, you have a hell of a lot of nerve. You're the one who brought me in on this thing.
Cardiology is your expertise.
Yes, it is, and I came in blind on this thing. You didn't even tell me that it was Chris Hughes who was the patient.
I had to do that.
Yeah, well, then perhaps you will understand that I have to look at this and get the facts straight so I can know what kind of treatment I'm going to launch into.
Am I interrupting, sir?
No, not at all. Dr. Oliver just wanted to know what kind of treatment I was going to use on his son.
I just think that time is of the essence.
Yes, it is. John, I have complete trust in you. I know you'll do everything you can.
I intend to. Excuse me.
Are you questioning Dr. Dixon's capabilities?
No, not at all.
Oh, wait. There's something I have to say.
Yes?
I know you have a healthy disrespect for authority and that you thumb your nose at protocol and you like to do things your own way.
Agreed.
And I have allowed that to happen to a point. Even at times I've supported you when it really wasn't at my best interest.
Your point?
I've tried to be a friend, maybe even a mentor.
I know that. It's meant a lot to me, and I appreciate that. I really do. So if it's okay...
I don't think you do appreciate it, Doctor. Because if you did, you would have told me the minute you found out that my son was sick. But no, you chose to keep that a secret. Now he has a permanently damaged heart, and he may die. And I want to know why, from you, I wasn't told.
I know this is hard for you, Kim, for the whole family.
I'm not here for sympathy. I mean, the only thing I really care about is what's going on with Chris now. I want to be able to support him and to protect him.
So do I.
You know, when I first found out that you and Chris had started to see one another, I was very concerned.
I'm not surprised.
Not because I didn't like you, not because I didn't think you were good enough for him. I mean, I adore you. You must know that. I was just afraid that you weren't ready for another relationship. You were still mourning Brad.
I know, I didn't think I was ready either, but Chris was the one who helped me realize that I could move on.
Yeah, well, those are very hopeful words, but your actions indicate that you have not moved on, and Chris needs you right now.
I know, I just needed a little time to pull myself together.
And he's running out of time. I also think he has given up fighting. And to fight, he needs to be able to draw on the people who love him.
I do love him.
You do?
Yes.
Then you need to do something very important for him.
What? I will do anything. Just tell me what to do.
Consider staying away.
I don't blame you for being angry with me, Kim.
Oh, I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at the situation. I am terrified. Oh, God. I have always felt that I had some control over what happened to my family. And at this most agonizing moment, I have no control.
I know. I understand that, but the only person who can ask me to stay away is Chris, and he hasn't done that.
But what you don't understand is he never will. He'll allow you to draw on his strength, however much is left, and I can't afford to let you do that.
I can do this, Kim. I really can.
Then you should be by his side, not hiding out, not sticking your head in the sand with your work. You admit you're scared. That doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a person who's worthy of compassion, worthy of understanding. It also makes you a person I can't afford at the moment.
I just need a little time.
Time is what we don't have. let the people who really love him, who are strong enough to face what he's going to have to face, take care of it.
That's not fair. You are not being fair.
Oh, hell no. Of course I'm not being fair. My God, I'm his mother. I want the best for him. I want to pick those doctors up and shake them till their heads rattle and they know what to do for him. I want you and all of us, the whole family, to be as strong as they can so you could rise above your fear and help him win this fight.
I can do that. I can do it, Kim. I can. Please believe me.
What I said from the beginning is ultimately the truth. I have no control. All I can do is beg you to stop refusing to make a choice. Look into your heart. Find out if you're at a place in your life where you could bear this pain without turning away. I love you, and I will not love you any less if you can't.
He asked me to keep quiet about his condition. As the physician that was providing care, I had no choice but to honor his wishes.
I see.
I urged him to seek proper treatment. I also urged him to tell you all about it, Bob. He refused.
And you called in John Dixon.
Yes.
That was the right thing to do.
I know it was.
It's what I would have done if I'd known.
I know that you're angry and frustrated. I made the best decisions that I could, given the circumstances, and I don't apologize for them. If you're upset that you were the last to know, you really need to take that up with Chris.
Well, I think you are making a big mistake keeping Katie away, but I can tell it's useless arguing with you right now, isn't it?
You're right, it is.
Yeah, you've just decided to make everybody's lives really, really hard today, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. You want to make something of it?
Yeah.
Oh, Luke, I'd like a minute with my son.
Oh, of course. I'll check on you later.
Yeah, if I'm still around.
Oh, you better be.
Okay, what did I do now?
Tell me, how long have you known you've been ill?
This time, a few weeks.
What do you mean this time?
I first got sick in Africa. And, lasted a few weeks. I mean, I fought it, I beat it. Thought completely beat it. That's why I decided to come home, because I thought I was given a second chance.
You should have told me right away.
I thought I was gone. I mean, why would I want to needlessly worry you?
Because I'm your father, and I happen to be a doctor.
I guess maybe I just wanted to prove to you that I am grown up. Not a responsible adult, you know. The little kid in me wanted to make you proud.
I am proud of you, Chris. But I'm ashamed of myself.
Why?
Because I doubted your commitment. I saw your actions as being weak and lazy. If I'd known you were this ill...
Dad, stop. Look, I didn't want you to know.
I can understand about Africa, but why now?
Like I said, I beat it once before. I thought I could beat it again.
And you will. We'll see that you do. Whatever it takes.
Appreciate your optimism.
I know you, Christopher. And you're strong enough to win.
Better be strong enough, right? So I'm the son of Bob Hughes.
Damn straight.
It just happens to be the strongest man I've ever known.
just dawned on me. You must be very happy.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you don't have any more competition. Chris is out of the running.
I take no pleasure from your son's condition, Mrs. Hughes.
No, I mean, you just, it's the benefits of it. You have a straight shot to the chief of staff.
If you're asking, do I want the chief of staff job? Yes. Do I want to get it because your son dies? Absolutely not.
Oh.
I am very sorry for him and for you and your family.
I wish I could believe that.
Kim,
What?
stop. Listen, Dr. Oliver is not to blame for what happened.
I didn't say he was to blame. It's that he takes advantage of it.
That's not true. Reid was the doctor who first took care of our son when he became ill.
What?
He wasn't allowed to tell us because Chris forced him not to. Doctor-patient confidentiality. He had to keep quiet.
Is that true?
Yes.
And he's the one who called in John.
It was all I could do to convince Chris to go along with that.
And what about the golf game with Leland? What about that?
He went out there to watch over Chris. And then when he collapsed, he brought him to the hospital.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's
so sorry.
completely unnecessary. I can only imagine what you must be going through.
Oh, right now, I'm going through terror and anger and guilt. I'm the one with the tired old heart, and I should be in that bed, not our son. I'm the one.
No, just stop it. But we've got to stay strong. All of us. For Christopher's sake.
And what if we wish?
We're not going
Hello, Dr. Dixon.
Hello.
Getting your caffeine fix?
Well, there are some things that haven't changed since I've been gone, and one is that the hospital coffee is still horrible.
Well, I know that the Hughes family is very happy that you decided to come back and help Chris.
Well, let's hope that we can make them even happier by keeping Chris alive.
What are his chances?
Oh, I'm not going to speculate on that. No. I just do the best I can. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Tell me about Dr. Oliver. Can he be trusted? And I'm okay, I'll tell you why. Chris has a hell of a battle ahead of him, you know that. Now he's going to need all the support and resources of the hospital that he can get, and I just want to know, is Dr. Oliver reliable?
He will not let you down.
You sure about that?
It's the one thing I am sure about. When it comes to his job, Dr. Oliver will give you everything you need, and that's all.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. That's all I really wanted to know.